we were concerned that the Jets were sitting out what looked like a potentially historic free agent head coach class, right? Belichick, Pete Carroll, Vrabel, Ben Johnson,
Bobby
Slowick. A lot of big names out there. And, the carousel's going and, it ends up being Raheem Morris in Atlanta. I actually met Raheem Morris in New Orleans once, along with Mike Tomlin at the owners' meetings, after the owners' meetings in New Orleans. And he's from Jersey, and he's an incredibly nice guy. And he bought me and my friends drinks and talked.
That's awesome.
40 minutes.
So I've heard amazing things about him everywhere.
Yeah, I always root for that dude, especially when he's taking a job from Bill Belichick. My broader point is that, Harbaugh goes to the Chargers. They're just going to be a joy to deal with now going forward.
They're going to be a house. Watching these Michigan players down here, it's just different.
God damn it.
And that would have been
Pierce,
fun.
Yeah, Pierce goes back to the Raiders, which probably dims the Jets' chances of getting Devontae, but let's see. But the point is that let's say it doesn't work for the Jets and they go 8-9, or they go 9-8 and miss the playoffs, and they generally clean house and they're looking for a head coach. There's going to be some interesting names out there. Now, what the quarterback situation is going to be in that kind of scenario, TBD, but it is interesting that they're going to have some of these options. Now, look, I think Belichick will never come here. I don't think he's worth discussing. I don't think we're getting the best bill if he's coaching the Jets. I think maybe I could see him coaching the Giants if Dable flames out.
Yeah,
a shot.
That's always the job for him.
Yeah, I could see that. Pete Carroll, I could see him retiring or taking a personnel assistant job in the front office. I don't know, one of those things like Parcells did towards the end of his career. I don't know if he's going to be a real option.
Let me throw something at you. Say the Jets start out 2-5.
Oh man!
Do you bring in Pete Carroll to replace Saleh middle of the year?
That'd be incredible if they did.
But isn't that something I would?
Comes in with a crazy press conference and the Jets rip off 7 straight. And
it's the only button you can press. I mean, there's no other button you can press.
If they're 2-5 and Rodgers is on McAfee saying God knows what,
yeah, fuck this place.
just hit that button. That would actually be Carroll's back in the old Jets jacket from '94. It's not the craziest thought. And then you get to next year and it's Vrabel could be out there.
Right.
Ben Johnson,
turns down every job.
Be good. Turns out now Jet fans are going to be terrified because Mike Lombardi leaked that, or just didn't leak that his role model is Adam Gase. So I don't know if he did that to not help Ben Johnson get a job, but that's going to give Jet fans some real PTSD. And then, you see what else is out there. It's just interesting how this carousel shook out, and the Jets are going to get rumored around a lot of this stuff if things are going south. I mean, I think Saleh and Mike McCarthy are probably on, and even though this is a little silly to me, and Sirianni are all on piping hot seats this year.
Yeah.
It's just funny that, Dallas, won their division and their head coach is on a piping hot seat. The Eagles are in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
A little different.
And Saleh, his best season has been 7-10.
Dolphins fans hate Mike McDaniel right now.
I mean, it's insane. It's insane what some of the standards are elsewhere. So, look, I am hoping, obviously, that it works out. I want to see the Jets in the playoffs. I want to end this damn playoff drought because I don't want to have to, as much as I love this question, I don't want to always have to answer questions like this, but it's a fascinating one for me.